Good day, everyone. My name is Hasmo Arganto, and I'm one of the author of Evaluating Adaptive Feedback Integration on Language Learning Platform. For this presentation, I will briefly present to you our research. This study evaluates the impact of adaptive feedback on language learning platforms, focusing on adoption, user satisfaction, and learning outcomes. We applied a modified technology acceptance model. In this study, we found that elements like information quality, interface design, and user experience significantly influence the effectiveness and acceptance of adaptive feedback system. These findings, I believe, offer insight for enhancing language learning technologies. Now, after a brief overview, what is the problem that our research is trying to tackle? First, we are trying to answer the question, what variable influence a user intention to adopt adaptive feedback features? Second, how can adaptive feedback be designed to increase engagement, improve learning outcomes, and ultimately increase adoption? So, a bit of a background, online language learning platforms are evolving through digital transformation to deliver personalized and accessible experience that address global multilingual needs. By integrating adaptive feedback, often supported by AI tools, these platforms aim to enhance user engagement and improve learning outcomes through content tailored to individual learner performance. This study provides insight to help educators, developers, and policymakers design more effective and user-centered language learning technologies. Here are some of the methods that we use on this paper. We use questionnaire to collect data from respondents, like Google Forms. As for our indicator measurement, we use Likert scale. The sampling technique that we use are purposive sampling. One of the criteria are that respondents are willing to use adaptive feedback to learn languages. Data analysis process that we use are PLSM and later bootstrapping. As for our analyzing tools, we use Smart PLS4. This is the model that we use in our research. These are our data about total respondent, how much respondents are valid, and their gender. These are our data regarding respondent last education and age. And the last one are our data regarding respondent use frequencies and the application or system that they are using. Now let's see our result. These figures are our variable indicators validity and reliability table. This refers to the validity or credibility of the research findings. The Cronbach alpha ranges from 0.768 to 0.851, indicating strong consistency. The composite reliability values are between 0.772 and 0.853, further supporting the model's reliability. All average variance extracted values exceed the 0.5 threshold, confirming that the construct adequately capture variance in their indicators. These demonstrate the robustness of the measure framework and support the validity of subsequent analysis. The figure that you can see here are the path coefficient after analysis. As you can see, almost all hypotheses are accepted except hypothesis number 6. So, in conclusion, this study highlights the key factors influencing user satisfaction and intention to reuse adaptive feedback system in language learning platform. Variables such as confirmation, information, quality, navigation, and presentation were found to significantly impact both user satisfaction and perceived usefulness. Additionally, Perceived ease of use influenced the intention to reuse the system, and user satisfaction itself was a strong predictor to reuse intention. However, perceived usefulness did not have significant effect on user intention to reuse the system. For further research, we recommend to explore how cultural, technological, and demographic factors influence perceived usefulness and intention to reuse in adaptive feedback systems. Applying more diverse methodologies and broader participant samples could uncover deeper patterns and contextual variation, helping to refine adaptive feedback design for different user groups and learning environments. To enhance user satisfaction and promote sustained adoption, we recommend educators, platform developers, and policymakers should prioritize tailored learning experience, intuitive interface design, and high-quality content. Collaborative efforts among these stakeholders can ensure the development of user-centric platforms that boost engagement, improve retention, and support long-term learning outcomes. Thank you for your attention. We welcome your question and feedback.